Tonight is the first night before final exams. You feel exhausted, but you have a calculus, anatomy, and a physics final. So what do? Most of us would either grab a coffee or an energy drink, but others might drink soda or even take a pill. Caffeine comes in many different forms and has short and long-term effects. Some are good, even beneficial, but others can be very dangerous. Caffeine has become a worldwide phenomenon that comes in many forms for every different occasion. The one we think of most often when we think of caffeine is coffee beans or tea leaves. Other forms are soft drinks, energy drinks, or pain relievers. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, 90% of the world's population ingests some form of caffeine. Carol Corey wrote an article for Livestrong.com. It was last updated the 23rd of June in 2011. She classified caffeine as a psychoactive drug that increases your alertness and makes you feel like you have improved your well-being. Now, caffeine is usually derived from plants, but it stimulates your central nervous system. According to Anne Pietrangelo, she wrote an article for Healthline.com on October 22nd, 2014. This was medically reviewed by Dr. George Krushek. She stated that it is safe for healthy adults to consume about 400 milligrams a day. Now, these caffeine levels fluctuate depending on the substance, so be sure to check the labels. Anything above 600 milligrams is considered way too much. This would be about 4 to 7 8-ounce cups of coffee. Now, caffeine affects everyone differently, so we need to take in consideration the size, weight, quantity you're consuming, your health, and how often. Now, caffeine has no nutritional value, but it makes you feel different and can cause side effects. Short-term side effects usually come within 5 to 20 minutes of ingesting caffeine and can continue on for 12 hours. Some of the symptoms are feeling alert and active, dehydration, or even an increase in faster breathing and heart rate. According to M.A. Adikon and colleagues, he wrote a journal in 2009. He said the cerebral blood flow is proportional to the amount of caffeine you consume. This would cause an increase in neurotransmitters that make you feel that alert and active feeling. Now, the amount of caffeine also increases the acid in your stomach, which could cause heartburn. It's a diuretic that triggers your body to get rid of water, which makes you feel like you're dehydrated. According to Anne Pietrangelo, the blood pressure increases just for a short period of time, but usually doesn't affect it long term. But if you have an irregular heart rhythm or even hypertension, it could make your heart work harder. If you're already diagnosed with a heart problem, you should ask your doctor if it's safe for you to consume caffeine. In rare cases, a caffeine overdose could lead to death due to convulsions or irregular heartbeats. Now, since we have short-term effects, long-term effects aren't far behind. According to druginfo.com, on December 10th, 2014, long-term effects are present with regular heavy uses, which is equal to about over 4 cups a day. Now, this may lead to osteoporosis, ulcers, trouble getting pregnant, or even becoming dependent on caffeine. Now, this could disrupt your metabolism. Caffeine can disrupt your metabolism and affect the absorption of calcium. This relates to bone thinning, which is osteoporosis. According to Anne Pietrangelo, some evidence with large amounts of caffeine consumed interfere with estrogen production and the metabolism, making it harder for women to get pregnant. According to Zachy James, he wrote an article for PubMed on October 19th, 2011 about adolescent substance abuse, and he said studies show that caffeine in energy drinks may be a gateway to other substances such as nicotine or alcohol. Withdrawal symptoms are possible if you consume caffeine regularly and a lot, like in heavy doses. These symptoms include headache, anxiety, and muscle pain and can last up to 36 hours. As a closing statement, I hope everyone realized that caffeine isn't just a quick and easy way to stay up during exams. Keep in mind that long-term effects could come with large amounts of caffeine consumed. So next time you're overwhelmed with schoolwork, what will you do?